Hello and welcome back to episode 8 of Unknown to World Known Club 7. We're back once again with Bayern Munich, and since you were last with us, we've won every game. So we first beat Hoffenheim 1-0 following the draw against Marseille. We then had a friendly against Feyenoord, which a rotated team beat. I wasn't in charge of that. We then returned from the winter break with a 4-0 win against Borussia Mönchengladbach, with Frank and Olner getting 2 goals each. We then beat Dynamo Dresden 3-0 and then Stuttgart 3-0. So it's been a few comfortable wins for us. We're back now to play Union Berlin and Freiburg. And also in the league, that's seen us climb up to second. However, 15 points behind Hertha Berlin. And they still haven't lost. They're a little bit good. So we're going to have to be trying to chase them down throughout the rest of the season. We have made one signing in Blagovest Kolev, a midfielder who's mostly going to play as a box-to-box for me. But he can play playmaker, and he can also drop into that holding slot. So lots of options for him, and I'm sure we'll make very good use of him. And going out was Vinicius Jr., who came to me saying that he wasn't happy because he wanted to end his career in La Liga, followed by which he accepted a contract from Benfica to go and end his career in Portugal. Don't know what that was about, but I don't really care either. Not my problem. This is the formation we've been going with recently, so we're going to hopefully see this continue to work for us. Let's go and see how it does against Union Berlin. So the lineup today, we have got Oliveira in goal, Van Hoesten and Bakary at the back two, with Dodo and Henrique on either wing back, Morin as the holding midfielder, Kolev and Grau in midfield, with Demir in the attacking midfielder slot, and then Olner and Wilson up front together. So what we're really going to look to do is just get a couple goals in the first half, preferably, so that we're able to take our foot off the pedal. In the second half would be my ideal situation. I'd like to just get the game over and done with so that we can rest the team. Grau with a free kick on the edge of the box, sends it just wide. That would have been a very good start for us, but wasn't to be. And now Union Berlin with a corner, and they've taken a lead. Did you not hear what I wanted to do today? I didn't want that. Cheers, Union, for listening to what I wanted. Oh dear. The inconsistency of this Bayern Munich team is ridiculous. If I'm being honest, let's go and push up higher. But yeah, we are incredibly inconsistent, and it's very annoying. The ball in towards the far post is cleared away. Van Hoesten sends it back to Grau, who finds Morin and Bakary. And we're trying to find a way to break down this two banks of four, really. Dodo on the right-hand side. Kolev sends it in. And he smashes it against the bar. But Union Berlin there, they're literally a bank of four and a bank of four, and one guy flittering between the two. Absolutely ridiculous how defensive they are. And it seems to be causing us problems. Although that is a horrendous tackle and a red card, which means they are down to 10 men. And you would hope in the second half we can punish them for that. They have decided to go with a very narrow midfield now. Grau with the corner. Nobody's even at the near post. Demir plays back to Grau, who gets tackled, and long ball forward. Bakary's got that very easily. There's no pressure on him. We're going to bring Olner off for Who should we bring him off for? Let's see what plays out here. Wilson plays it back to Morin. Henrique now to Kolev. And it's out to the right wing with Dodo. He's going to take on his man. Plays it across the box. And at the far post, Allner nearly gets a shot in. But a good block on the line. We're going to have to get Allner off. And I think we're going to send on. Yeah, we'll send on Alsberger. And make Wilson a target man. Because with his height, I think he should be able to do that role. And hopefully Alsberger can... That's not his name at all. Albusberger. Demir with a shot and sends it wide. It feels like a goal is coming, but we need to get it sooner rather than later. Henrique now driving into the box. He gets a shot off and it's straight at the keeper. And we are starting to get to that awkward time where if you don't get a goal soon, they're going to be so defensive that you're going to struggle to break them down. Grau and Henrique struggling to get the ball into the box. It's gone in now, and Kolev on his first appearance in the cup gets a goal. Very nice finish, and hopefully that will be the start of us taking control of this match and making sure we put them away. We're going to send Frank on for Morin and just let Kolev try that holding role and see how he does there. And now we're looking at Demir. Maybe we get Vieira on in that holding slot behind the strikers. Heads away, finds Demir, and he's going to bring it forward. He's got plenty of men with him, plays it to Grau, who doesn't manage to finish it off. We're going to bring Demir off for Rainier. And we've got 10 minutes now to try and find a goal. This is entirely not how I wanted this game to go. They've had one shot in the entire game, and we've had 17, and we've just not managed to find the net. We're going to extra time, and I'm looking at what we can do as a sub in extra time now. We'll send Vieira on for Grau, I suppose. That's the only thing I can really see to do at the moment. Maybe we don't do anything at the moment. We'll give it a little bit longer and see how the first half of the second half plays out. Van Hoesten has won a free kick. Grau, oh, what a free kick. And what a decision to not take him off that turned out to be. Because he wouldn't have been on the pitch to bend that one in. Keeper's got no chance with that one. And we finally make it 2-1. And now we're going to lower the tempo and just start to take our time a bit more. I think we are going to bring Kolev off for Soderstrom, as was suggested there. He can go in as a halfback, which means Grau can become a deep line playmaker. Frank can become the Mazzala. And Fernando Wilson's got an injury. So we won't do any of that. Nonto is going to go on. And Olsberg is going to have to sit as the deep line forward. I assume, yeah. Kolev's going to have to deal with playing on now. So, cheers for that, Union Berlin. Grau sends the corner in, but it's headed away. And Rainier has found Frank down the left-hand side, who sends it back in. Dodo now knocks it past his man, sends it in. Rainier makes it 3-1. And I really wish we could have done this in the first 90 minutes. We had the chances to. But great little knock it forward from Dodo, knocked it into the space and plays it back for a very nice finish. Ball in. Frank has made it 4-1. That one was a little bit of poor goalkeeping, but now it's more than comfortable. Dodo with the cross, Frank with the header, and I don't know how that beats the keeper. But we're not going to complain. We're just going to slow the game down now. And just see out this final 15 minutes of the extra time. In the end, it's nice to get the goals. Would have liked to be far more comfortable than it was. I think they're actually down to 9 men at this point as well. Growl, nearly curling one into the top corner. Yeah, I think Fabinho's gone off injured for them. So they're now down to 9 men. And we've just added 2 after that. But there we are. A 4-1 win in the end. We just made it more difficult than it needed to be. Let's hope we don't do that against Freiburg and we finish it in 90 minutes because we won't have extra time there. And by the time we've got to Freiburg, we were a little bit injury hit. Wilson is out. Olner's out. And we've got a couple of other little knocks here and there in the squad. Those are the main two. 2 strikers missing. So with that in mind, we've got Double RA returning in goal. Dodo and Henrique are the wing-backs with Soderstrom and Bakari at centre-back. Kolev in the holding slot with Morin and Frank in midfield. Pedri in behind the strikers where it's Benz and Demir up front. So it'll be interesting to see how those two do together. Demir, I didn't realise how good he was at his finishing. So there's the lineup for Freiburg. They are on a run of 3 losses recently, so hopefully we can add to that punishment. It's Morin is the holding midfielder and Kolev in the centre. I did get them the wrong way round. And of course, a win here sends us back above Borussia Mönchengladbach, so hopefully we can go ahead and do that. As they won 4-0 earlier in the day. And so far, nothing really happening. Here we are, first highlight. We'll hide that. Don't know why it stayed there. And Pedri's managed to nick the ball there, and he's got a chance to break. He's got men with him. He's going to go all the way himself, though, and puts it in the back of the net. Pedri, what a solo goal to make it 1-0. And a fantastic run. Look at that. He nicks the ball and he just runs with it. They're too concerned about marking the men they've got in the middle, which, in fairness, they have to be. Because if their defenders were stuck in a catch-22 there. If they go to Pedri, he plays Demir through. If the other one covers Demir, he plays it across to Benz. If they don't close him down, Pedri does that. But a 1-0 lead going into half-time. It's been a very quiet game. Not a lot happening at all, other than that bit of Demir brilliance. And we are looking at Henrique, who's got a knock. We're going to get him off for Nolasco. We need to make sure Henrique is a key player for us at this point. He's been so good. And we're looking at the centre-backs being on bookings. We're going to send Morena on, and we're going to drop Kolev into that holding slot so that Grau can come on in midfield. And then Vrank will become the box-to-box, and Grau will go into the Mazzala role as Nolasco brings the ball inside from the left, plays it back to Kolev, who goes back to Morena. It's back out to Nolasco, who's going to go for a run down the left, plays it into Benz, and Pedri has struck it into the top of the goal. I thought that was going to end up being called offside, but it's not, and what a finish it was again from Pedri. Nice to see Benz getting an assist in there as well. Nolasco here played it inside, Benz with just a brilliant ball between the centre-backs, and Pedri with a fantastic finish. And we're going to lower the tempo and just start to be a little bit time wasting, just to conserve energy levels more than anything. We're going to throw some praise as well, and at this point we're going to start holding our shape, regrouping, slow the pace down. We're just going to try and just see these last few minutes out without exerting too much energy, and we've done exactly that. A 2-0 win, largely thanks to Pedri. Nice assist in there from Benz as well. But a very nice win that sees us climb back into second place. Hertha Berlin yet to play, so small chance they drop points and we close the gap, but it's not very likely. What we will do then is we will come back for that second leg against Barcelona and Dusseldorf. So we'll play Hamburg up to the quarter-final off camera and come back for Dusseldorf and Barcelona. If you have enjoyed that, please do hit like, comment down below what you think of the signing of Kolev. Let me know if you think this is the actual turnaround of form that we've had a few false dawns on. And subscribe if you are enjoying the series. Thank you very much for watching.